Dyer's Daily. Something which I have really got into in the last, couple of years or so, is watching YouTubers do their thing. I mean, I was on YouTube years and years ago, but I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the original content that was being produced on the platform. And one of the channels that I always end up going back to is something called Oddity Archive, and it's produced and hosted by a guy called Ben in the United States. And I like most of his videos. He kind of does stuff about retro or vintage things, and he looks for, as the name suggests, quite odd things, and his narration is genius. But one of the things that I'm constantly going back to is his thrifting videos. Now, I know that he didn't invent it. There are loads of them out there. But in the UK, I can see that there are thrifters in the UK that do those videos, just kind of walking around charity shops and stuff. But I'm often amazed by the places that Ben manages to go to. Those giant Goodwill and giant kind of, flea market type places that we just don't have in the UK. And I must say that as a thrifter, he pretty much looks at and comments on the things that I would go to. And in the same way as his other videos, his commentary is just simply genius. So I do recommend that. But it does bring me to a question that I keep asking myself. Are there any good thrifters in the UK? People who go to, say, charity shops or car boot sales in the UK and find stuff that's really good, because I can't imagine watching a UK video and seeing anything quite as good as the American counterpart. But I am willing to be proven wrong on that, because I have really got into YouTube, and certainly at the moment, during this current lockdown situation that we find ourselves in, it's just nice to kind of go shopping with someone and just look at things that are a little bit unusual. I'm not asking someone to go and film their shop around Sainsbury's or Tesco, just these kind of strange places where we get to see sometimes vintage items, sometimes things perhaps that we didn't think about before. So yeah, I'm very interested to find out, are there any good UK thrifters? Do let me know via the usual places.
Dyer's Daily.